Let me ask you all an interesting question. What all can you do in just 2 minutes? Anyone?
Make Maggie.
Definitely not make Maggie.
Do you really think Maggie can be made in 2 minutes? Okay, let me share with you some impossible things which people can do in just 2 minutes. When a wife calls up husband and he's at office, darling, it's 3 p.m. When are you coming for lunch? Well, I'll just take 2 minutes. And in this 2 minutes, he will be winding up two meetings, traveling 2 kilometers, and can he make it in 2 minutes? Of course not. Now, take the reverse. When the wife is getting ready for a wedding and the husband asks, darling, how much time you're going to take? And the wife says, just 2 minutes, dear. And she will be finishing off all the chores in the house, draping the sari, and doing the makeup, all in just 2
Recording
minutes.
in progress.
Is it possible? Of course not. Now, this culture of 2 minutes is inherited, but it's not a rich culture. It's quite poor. And what we do is pass on the baton from one generation to the other. Let me share with you how it happens. Around 2 years back, I was going to my shop with my son, and my staff called me up on the way. Sir, there's a customer waiting for you. How much time you'll reach? Well, just 2 minutes. Fine. And since there was a jam and we were moving at a tortoise speed, the staff called me up once again. Sir, the customer is about to leave. How much time you'll be reaching? Again, I said, well, just 2 minutes more. I'm almost there. Now, my son sitting next to me, he was watching me with eyes wide open. I was like, why are you watching me like that? And he said, Papa, when you were Ulubari, you said 2 minutes. Now when you are at Guwahati Club, you are saying 2 minutes. How is that possible? Well, I was taken aback that I miscalculated. I told him, I'm sorry for that, but next time I'll take care of it. Now, this is how we make our next generation follow us. They observe and they start following. Now, logically, what happens? When you tell a person just 2 minutes, the other person will be waiting for 2 minutes and then again knocking you back. In this scenario, if you say again 2 minutes, he will be either irritated or he will form a bad image of yours. That this guy just says 2 minutes like this. Now, how we create a bad image? Let me share with you another incident of mine. Around same time 2 years back, my mother used to always call me during the lunch at around 2:30 and ask me, Beta, how much time are you going to take for lunch? Mom, just 10 minutes more. And this 10 minutes used to generally extend to 30 to 40 minutes. And one day I was at home with my wife and my mother. And my mom, I was giving some tips on how to manage time better. I was telling you should not waste time. Time is money. We should respect time. And my mom said, yes, exactly, my son. Just the way you have 10 minutes is equals to 30 minutes. I was again taken aback. And I thought, okay, let's change the topic. So this was my scenario 2 years back. But did it stay the same always? No. In January 2020, I went for a meeting to my client. He said, my client called me up and said, Abhishek, we can close the deal today. How much time can you come? In excitement, I said, just 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes. Now, I jumped into my car and swoosh, I traveled a distance of 30 minutes in just 15 minutes. I entered the office. The receptionist was there. She greeted me. Good evening, sir. Please have your seat. Will you have a cup of coffee? Well, I'm here for a meeting. Yes, I know, sir. Sir just left 5 minutes back after waiting for you for 15 minutes. Well, I did all these James Bond stunts to reach the office and have cup of coffee with the receptionist. That day, I realized that had I told the client, sir, I'll take 20 minutes and I would have reached in 15 minutes, I would have actually had a good image. At the same time, I would have bagged the deal. I wanted the change. And when we want a change, Shah Rukh Khan comes down and tells us, जब किसी चीज को दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात उसे तुमसे मिलाने की कोशिश करती है. The whole universe conspires to make it possible. And yes, this happened. Around a year back, I found Science of Scheduling, a course by Dr. Rakesh Arya from Delhi. In this course, I learned that everyone in this universe and on this earth has the same amount of wealth. You agree? Of course, the wealth of time, 24 hours in a day for everyone. Now, how we invest this wealth based on our priorities of self, money, and connections, this will decide our future. So, that was it. I learned the value of time. And then today, I've changed. Last December, I remember, Toastmaster Ankit called me up in the morning. It was 7:28. Abhishek, it's 7:28. How much time you're going to take for reaching the meeting? Ankit, I'll take around 15 minutes. I actually forgot that today is a meeting. Ankit was, oh my God. And you know, friends, I reached by 7:30 in just 2 minutes. Of course, I am not Mr. Perfect. Sometimes it happens. My wife calls me up and says, Abhishek, how much time are you going to come for lunch? And I say, well, just 5 minutes. But then I immediately recalculate, rethink, and reply, sorry, not 5 minutes. Give me 15 minutes time. So friends, next time when you want to make someone wait for you, don't just reply, but remember my speech. Rethink, recalculate, and then reply. Over to you.